So it is, well, it's Monday, and we lost a tomato plant. But here's Mikey's Drunken Monday tour. Today is Monday, the day after Sunday. The asparagus, which we haven't been picking for a while, we've got some of the new crowns are throwing stuff. We have the triple crop tomatoes here, and spinach, beans, and I think cucumbers. The new compost pile getting built. It's about time to case it in. That one's being emptied. Here we have our squashes. They've come back from all the recent heat. We've got, what are these, Black Beauty zucchinis? I don't think we have any ready, but there they are in there. Pretty things. There's crooked necks in there. And here's Desi squash, and it's a Desian. There's some more. We have our corn still doing okay. It's getting bigger. More squash. Our pumpkins are beginning to wart. I don't know if you can see down there the warts. Beans are growing. And I have some bad news. We did lose, I haven't cleaned it up yet, one of our big triple crops. We have beans coming in down here, peppers, and then back there we planted, I don't know, stuff. You can see it's growing right there in the row. Sarah planted things. Got the rain barrels pretty much full. We've started a few new plants in here. Chard. What do we have up here? Hosta. She bought hosta seeds? That's funny. I know, I think we got those from the hostas up front. And Sarah and I planted all of this. Our winter mustards, greens, spinach, lettuce, broccoli? Yeah, broccoli. And there's the great big fat meat birds. They're hungry and thirsty, and they're actually fed. Roma tomatoes are still looking good. I've had several blushing. I've gotten several dozen off of these already, and we'll get several dozen more, I'm sure. And then, let's see, down here, carrots, brassicas, what have you, lettuce. There's beans growing up. We need to put another rung up this guy. And tomatillos. Let's see, do we have any babies starting? They should be starting soon. You can see kind of up top there some of the flowers. Yeah. And there we've got banana peppers. Those are cayennes in the back. Here are the Scotch bonnets. They're starting. Don't see any fruit right off. There's one. Scotch bonnets. They're very pretty peppers, and they're like 10,000 Scoville, so they're crazy. All right, from the rear, bed number 2. Or I guess we should do this one. We got cukes growing. They're still alive, although the bacteria has been pretty deadly to our cucumbers. We've got a whole bunch of jalapenos ready, and all the purple beans are actually purple-eyed peas. They're not black-eyed peas, but they're purple-eyed peas. More jalapenos and more beans in here, so there's a bean coming off the end there. There's our broccolis. Started broccoli in again. See beans. I think more beans. Here is radishes and turnips we planted. The big broadleaf thing is a weed, but the little guys there are all radishes and turnips. In fact, they are going to be another day or two, and we'll have to thin them. And beans. And the chicken yard looks pretty good. Hi, girls. They're starting to get a few things. In fact, they even have, I believe these are Tabasco peppers, maybe? I don't know. Neat little peppers growing. They're nice. And then here we have our beans, our climbing beans, brassicas. A lot of the stuff here died from the heat when we transplanted it, so we just put in more spinach, or not spinach, celery. There's a new basil plant that's just taken off. Here's more pole beans, a couple cabbages. I think we have 3 cabbages right here that are decent sized heads. We have a row of tomatoes here. These are Mr. Stripey's and Cherokee. And more beans. Those are the purple eye peas. Oop, there's a Mr. Stripey turning yellow. Maybe, well, it rained today, so we pick a full dry day. And here's pear tomatoes. I think I've got some leaves down here at the bottom I had to take, but there's several ripe ones there too to pick up. And we've planted, oh, there's more cherry tomatoes. We need to hang this stuff up before it breaks. We planted more peppers down here. And then we have a cushaw that's not far from being done. And the other ones are getting pretty big. You can see that one there. And then we have a few more starting in here somewhere. I think I can see it better from the other side. We also have a bunch of butternut squash that are ready. And this is what's happened so far with the whole thing collapsed over. The butternut squashes just got too heavy and fell over on the watermelons. Their watermelons are still there. They're doing okay for the most part. Tomatoes. Our cosmos are finally coming out. Tall, pretty flowers. And then we've planted tomatoes here where the cukes have died. We've got one still kind of making it. I think I'm gonna get one more cucumber. And there's the ladies. I gotta check for eggs. We've been getting like 2 to 9 a day with our 9 layers. We have 10, not 10, we have 9, we have 11 girls right now. 11 hens. That's the Moran right there. All right, now the front yard. These are pineapple thing. The sweet potatoes are doing great. We've planted beans in several pots. Those are the youngest ones, I believe, and there's some older ones. They're the leeks. There's rosemary. I think there's a squash that's getting eaten up. And beans, and herbs. Of course, our hostas and everything are looking good. There's my automatic watering bed. Let's see, so there's mom's red bud. We got one little dill that's still doing pretty well. I took out the several that were right here to eat, but we have 4 cabbage up here heading. There's more marigolds. I've taken a bunch of seeds from these actually. They're doing really well. There's okra. We should start getting more here in a little while. This plants got beat up from the heat a little bit. And we have that great big guy there we're gonna let go to seed. We have a cantaloupe. It's getting bigger. We actually have 2. I think we have a zucchini, either in the middle or one of these on the side. And beans have started popping up. Sarah just went crazy with the beans in the front and planting beans everywhere. I think those are the purple eyed peas. Here's the blueberries. Still doing well. We have sweet potatoes now where the blueberries will go in the spring. And then the black-eyed Susans and the blackberries are still big and beautiful. And that's it.